try to get up here. But it's an honor to be here with everybody tonight, and I think everybody up here feels the same way about this individual. He's been an industry, promoting this industry since day one. He lives this industry every day. This individual, Mr. Mark Sterkel, he was indentured into the Mountain States program as an apprentice lineman on June 1st of 1980. He topped out on August 4th, 1983. Just so happens, an individual named William J. Weaver signed both his indenture papers and his certification. He's over 37 years at Sturgeon Electric, where he's currently a regional vice president of transmission distribution. He's been the Colorado chairman for Western Line since 2017. He's been the advisory committee chairman and board member of ECA since 2015. He's been a trustee of this trust, the Mountain States Trust, for 19 years. During his tenure, Mountain States has grown from 230 apprentices to today it's at 714 apprentices. That's a 210% increase. Over the last 7 years, we have constructed three training centers in Mountain States area, and that wouldn't be possible without his leadership on both the Mountain States Trust, but also the Western Line Board. I think everybody here knows the Western Line Board's really stepped up and helped develop these new training centers we have in our area. On a personal note, Mark is married to a wonderful woman who's right here next to him, Erin, who we've loved to get to know. And it was a pleasure to meet Nick tonight. I've heard a lot about you, Nick, and your family. Nick's here. Nick's a journeyman, works for Sturgeon. I think you're a foreman or GF for Sturgeon? Yeah. And Mark has two other daughters, Shelby and Lindsay, and then a stepson, Tyler Spray. And as we all know, and I like to say this when somebody asks me about Sterkel, I say, Mark is the lineman's lineman, okay?
Yeah.
Whenever I think of a lineman, I think of Mark Sterkel. He not only is good at the trade, but he loves to hunt. He loves to fish. He's a world-class shooter. Hell, he gets picked up in a Learjet to be flown all over the country to shoot things out of the sky, you know, and win all these awards. But anyway, he's completely dedicated to this industry, and he demonstrates that every day and is well-deserving of receiving the Doc Weaver Award. And I gotta tell you, Mark, it's my pleasure to stand here and do this. From myself personally, from the Weaver family, you know, it's funny, I met Mark 24 years ago right here in Denver, and it was my first negotiations and actually his first negotiations, and we hit it off there, and we've been good friends since. He's my boss, he's my mentor, he's my friend, he's just awesome. And there's nobody that deserves this award more than you do. Now, let me just tell you the parameters of the award, because it's pretty cool. So, to qualify for the award, the individual must currently serve as a trustee or be part of the JATC. He must be involved for 5 years. He's got to demonstrate the outstanding commitment and contributions to the JATC and outstanding the outside electrical industry as Mr. Weaver did. This is not an annual award, and the decision to make the award to an individual is solely reserved for the trustees of the committee. And the motion to bestow the Doc Weaver Award to an individual must pass by unanimous motion, no dissents, and then there's award. So we've got the award here, and we've got a base too. I'll give to Aaron, and it lights it up. But what it says Mark Sterkel, it's got the Mountain States logo. It says the William J. Doc Weaver Award presented by Mountain States Line Constructors JATC in recognition and appreciation of your significant and outstanding contributions to the outside electrical industry and then this year. So come up here now.
tell you, I didn't see this coming. No way. And I am so honored. And you know, Doc was an icon in this business. You know, he paved the way for guys like myself and Terry Roberts and other linemen who, you know, worked in the trade and worked in the tools and had the opportunity to have some leadership development and some business training and whatnot, and put back into our industry. And you know, I've always been fond of Mountain States and working with our partners at IBW and the people I've worked with throughout the years. It's just been an amazing trade, and the friendships and the relationships I have with everybody it's all I know. And Ron Sewell, Tim Sewell here tonight means this is crazy. I mean, this is awesome to see you guys here. I mean, worked with you guys when I was a kid. You know, Dave King and others that, Lonnie, you know, when we worked together in California back in the early 80s. It's just crazy. I mean, thank you so much. And the relationship, and I'm just honored to be able to work with the people I have for all these years. And the most amazing speech ever. Thank you, Joel. I know I've won a lot of shit shooting, but nothing means more to me. I'll tell you that right now. This is the big one for me. Because Doc was such an amazing man, and he put so much into this industry, not just for our companies, but into this industry, just as the Sewells have. And to have this given to me tonight, I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. And thank you, and it has been a tough year. Thank God for my beautiful wife, Erin. She's been with me every step of the way, and Nick, too. I mean, he took me up elk hunting. He's like, hold my hand everywhere we went, and make sure I don't fall down, you know.
Yeah.
We'll get through it, and we're on our way.
Thank you, Mark.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.